Hello and welcome to Titanium Taurus Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Aries. Alright, so this is for any planet, any placement you have in your chart under Aries. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. My nose is itchy, so spirit might be here. What was I going to say? Yes. If you have an Aries in your chart, welcome. If you don't, welcome as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because heaven knows I was a cross watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I will be mentioning the decks I use as I use them. With that being said, my gorgeous Arieses, let's get into the cards. And I started pulling already. And I have pulled all of the tarot cards, which I pulled from the Radleigh Valentine Fairy Tarot deck. Right now I'm going to clarify with the Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle. So the first card you got is the Two of Autumn. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Arieses, please come forward and share why the Two of Autumn is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Arieses, please come forward and share why the Two of Autumn is here in the upright. And you got the Guardian at the Gate, followed by Nellis the Alchemist, and wow, the Singer of the Chalice, as well as the Fawn. I mean, wow, that is some pretty good lineup right there. The Fawn, it's not over yet. The Maiden, awesome. Okay, which leads to the second set, which you have the Empress and the Lovers. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Arieses, please come forward and share why Fairy was kissed by the Pixies came out. So please, angels and guides who have a message for my Arieses, please come forward and share why both these cards are here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good. And you got the Journeyman. Journeyman with the Collective of Pixies at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Fairies in the Future. Woohoo! Okay. Next, for the third set, you have the Eight of Spring pointing towards the left, the Strength card, and the Release card. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Arieses, please come forward and clarify why all these three cards are here in the direction they're in. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Arieses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got Town the Poet. Yeah. Followed by Lattice Moon's Daughter at the bottom of the deck. Followed by Oh That Gnome. And the Feline. Going by feeling. Ooh. Feline, the undressing of a salad. Yeah. Which is going to lead you to the Sage. Can possibly lead you to himself. Yeah. I'll clarify. Well, I'll explain later. Now, the fourth and final set, you have the Five of Spring and the Six of Summer. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Arieses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week with these cards. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Arieses, please come forward and share. And you got the Glenkener. That was the card I put back in. Well, actually put back in. I had pulled it, but I was like, nah, I'm not going to take it. But here it is again. Next card is the Unity card. I guess this is not the right placement for it. Then you have Topsy Turvets, as well as Iris of the Rainbow, and Mastermaker, and Luathas the Wild, and Sylvanus. Excuse me. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Let us go. So the first card you got is the Two of Autumn. Now the Two of Autumn, okay, talks of bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, an unexpected talent for multitasking. What the? Yeah. Keeping yourself busy. Like a boss. Now keeping yourself busy is going to allow you to go through a gate. Yeah. With Guardian at the Gate. Now, Guardian at the Gate talks of passage to new life, openings, gatekeepings. You're doing something a little different than what you're used to. I'm picking up, I don't know if you're used to multitasking, but what I can tell you is, from what I've heard and what I've noticed in my own life, is that things are picking up. We are becoming, I don't know about you, but we are all becoming more, we're manifesting more. I don't know if you will like what you're manifesting, but we are definitely manifesting more of what we manifested before. Or more of what we concentrated on. Okay? Now, having gone through that gate, you will be manifesting more. Why? Because you have Nellis the Alchemist. Now, Nellis, alright, talks of inner transformation, irrevocable change. Meaning, if you want to change if you want to create, manifest something more in your reality, the best way to do it is to transform from within. Don't expect things to change from outside, because the change from outside is going to be very slow, very slow, and somewhat, it's going to take its time. But if the transformation comes from within, nothing's going to stop that transformation train. Yeah. Now, the next card, alright, is the Singer of the Chalice. Now, the Singer of the Chalice, alright, talks of trust, joy, patience, creativity, hope, and miracles. If you trust in your inner transformation, if you have joy in that transformation, if you have patience, you will create miracles. Things are going to change in your favor. Yeah. Then you have the Fawn. Now the Fawn talks of understanding the nature of nature, natural law, and natural magic. So once you figure out that real transformation comes from within, not from outside. Okay, let me reiterate. Real and long-lasting transformation comes from within. Then you'll be able to start something new, begin a new, auspicious beginning. The words aren't coming out. Auspicious beginning, birth, hope, growth, and joy. Things are gonna start looking in your, becoming positive in your favor. You will be able to begin something new, have what you want created, and you want to create what you're gonna create. What you want is what I'm saying. Okay? Next, for the second set, you have two cards. You have the Empress and the Lovers. Now, the Empress, alright, talks of time to take action, the power of creativity. Okay. Success that allows for a life of luxury. Things are looking in your favor. Things are looking up. Yeah. Yes. Well, I also decided through someone's suggestion to concentrate more on your intuition, and so that is what I'm going to do. So basically, I should restart this. Yeah. I feel like this card says bring fun into everything you do. So utilize your intuition to know where you can bring more fun in. And usually that's in regards to how you perceive the situation. And if you fix how you perceive the situation, all right, you will be able to juggle multiple priorities or jobs because you enjoy doing it. You'll have and due to that, you'll have an unexpected talent for multitasking. And that is why, but you have to use your intuition in regards to what you know is really, like, makes your heart sing and what makes you enjoy your reality. And if you do that, you'll be able to tap into all the cards that I mentioned, right? Guardian at the Gate, Neitzner the Alchemist, Singer of the Chalice, the Fawn, and the Maiden. For those reasons that I mentioned before. Okay, now, so here with the Empress, it's talking about it's time to take action, which is definitely in alignment with your intuit. You're definitely gonna have to listen to your intuition, because your intuition and your ego are sometimes mixed up, okay? And if you listen to your ego, the whole point of your ego is to keep you safe, right? Even if it's an imaginary fear, it doesn't really matter. If it just wants to keep you safe, okay? So sometimes you have to stop listening to the ego and listen to your intuition. Generally, your intuition is going to be less loud. It's going to take up less space. It's going to be more of a subtle energy. I mean, what I do is called subtle energy. I am an energetic healer, but the energetic healing is subtle. It's a more passive way. I do readings. I do energetic healing by crystal, which means that it's not coming from me, right? Like, I've been at an energetic healer who pours his own energy into your body to help heal your body. But that is not what I do. I utilize something else. You can say that I'm a third party to the energies of the universe, right? To help you to help you attain what it is you want. Now, when I do talk of intuition, everything I say might be it might lead you to mistake. So that is why I always talk. Well, I don't always, because I don't always remember, but I mainly concentrate on telling my viewers that it is of utmost importance that you follow your intuition. Basically, how you'll know is if it sounds fine. Like, if it sounds like it's attracting you, like you're interested, like you're intrigued, that is a sign that your intuition is saying, hey, go listen to that, go look into that. What I'm going to I will tell you what my intuition is picking up on, but that might not be what your intuition is picking up for you. So it's like I'm punishing you or something for you, okay? And so it is actually more important for you to listen and to see if it makes sense for you, rather than listening to me and only me, right? So just utilizing the Empress in regards to how you can create a life of luxury is what you need to utilize your intuition for. Then that intuition is definitely going to come in handy when because you have the Lovers. Now the Lovers, alright, talks of the true love that is long lasting, choices made from the heart, a return to good health. Now what I am concentrating on is the choices made from the heart. And did you know that you have multiple centers of intuition? You have your mind, right? That that is your mind. It's the energetic field surrounding your brain, I think. Don't quote me on that. Then you have your heart, which is the actual oldest thing in your body, the first to be created when you were being formed as a embryo. Is your heart. And apparently you have a third one in your gut, because some people, like, I know my intuition comes from my spleen. I have a splenic intuition, so it's instantaneous. I just know, oddly enough. Others, they feel it in their gut. Some feel it in their heart. I mean, when I do some muscle testing, my muscle testing is generally, I feel it on the left or the right side of my heart. I know that if it comes on the left, it's a, oh hell no. If it comes on, no, that's not true. If it comes on the right, it's a hell no. If it comes on the left, it's a definite yes, right? So this is just a matter of deciding what is best. This is from muscle testing, by the way, and muscle testing has been proven time and time again. We don't know how we know, we just know, right? Our body has an intelligence of its own. Now, the cards clarifying that, all right, are the Empress, the Journeyman. So, in regards to the Empress and the Lovers, so you will create and you will need to choose, but you will be in a state of creation, and due to that you need to choose between what you want to do, and following that choice you will definitely be moving forward with the Journeyman, which talks of skill, which talks of adventure, independence, polishing of skills, and travel. So this is going to be a very good time to move with projects, to move forward with projects. Also, next card is the Collective of Pixies. Now, a collective of pixies, alright, might be meaning a group, but it also talks of duty, willingness, joyful participation, and virtue. So it could be talking about that thing that you were practicing, working on a lot. Yes, that thing, that thought of a thing, that creativity that you had, that choice that you made in regards to what it is you want to create, that it will be your duty. You will feel bound to it. You will you will work on it. You'll be willingly working on it because you feel bound to it. And with that project being in motion, you will be able to set your sights to the long term with the Fairies of the Future. Now, the Fairies of the Future, very interestingly, talk of be here now, guidance, forward moving, which is another part of your intuition, which is very closely related to your experience. Because this is basically saying, like, be here now in order to see the signs that your angels, your guides, your ancestors, your experience are sending you your way, so that you can pick up on little cues and know when to do what, right? Yes. Now, so that is the second set. Now, for the third set, you have the Eight of Spring pointing towards the left. Now, cards pointing towards the left to me mean that they happen in the past or they're happening super slowly. Okay? I don't know what, like, I'm not getting an indication if this is in the past or if this is happening slowly. So you're gonna have to know for yourself, okay? So it says stress that comes from having too many things happening at once, successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. Now, you could say that this is going to happen around 5 to 6 days from now, from whenever you watch this. Very key. Okay? Or this might be saying that it's coming in super slowly. I don't know how what super slowly means to you, but well, whatever it means to you, it's just saying that you're stressed because you're doing too many things at once, right? You have found the way to successfully multitask, which is great. And then it also says sudden or unexpected changes. Okay? Now, I guess making sure that you don't like burn out, that is also part of your intuition. Your body will tell you, if you listen to your body will let you know when you need to take a break. And sometimes, even though I know I used to like not believe, I used to think that if I continued doing it, working on something and like pushing through, I'd make it happen. Sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't. Though that's neither here nor there. The important thing is to know what that means to you, right? The next card is the Strength card. Now the Strength card is a Leo card. Okay? Leo and Taurus, I believe. Yeah. Now this card says the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges. The power of kindness and forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. I guess I might have said something right. Now, so, I mean, maybe you're multitasking because you don't believe you're doing enough. And I feel like with having the 8 of Spring followed by the Strength card, you're like, you know what? No, I am strong enough. You're releasing that old mentality of you are not enough. So I need to do more. That is interesting. Okay, because the Release card says let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. This would be the Death card. The Death card in this deck. So, which is Scorpionic energy. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so this is just saying that a way to like put that 8 of Spring in the upright. Okay. Or this is coming in slowly because you figured out the way to manage your emotions and your stress, because you have strength and you release something that no longer is needed in your reality. Then you have so now the clarifying cards. All right, you have Talm the poet. Now Talm, all right, talks of erotic energy, laughter, not getting into serious mischief, and clear sight. Now I feel like the clear sight portion is definitely of use and important. All right. It's definitely important in order for you to see clearly what you need to let go of. Right. Then you have Lattice, Moon's daughter. Now Lattice, alright, talks of light cast and shadow, spiritual guidance, illumination, and riddles. So once you see clearly, I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Right. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Once you do that, I feel like you'll be able to break a pattern or habit that you have had for a long time, which will then allow you to tap into the feline's energy. And the feline talks of getting it right, delayed completions, tidying up loose ends, which is possibly your intuition is letting you know that there's something that's not quite right yet. Just work on it some more and it's going to be right. But just be careful that you aren't, that you are not lying to yourself and you aren't doing this out of fear, but you're actually doing this out of your intuition telling you, slow down, calm down, and wait. Right? Next card is the undressing of a salad. Now, the undressing of a salad talks of being impossible and seeming impossible and achieving the impossible. Yeah. And achieving the impossible. Now I just saw a movie. Is it Roped? I can't remember. Anyway, so notice how everyone in the background of this card is brown, while as the person in the foreground is blue. I relate them. Okay, I relate these groups. Right? This is Mario Party's little like brown folk that like scurry around like the bottom of the screen. Right? And this is a Smurf. They are from two completely different universes. Imaginary universes, that is. And due to that, they are confronted with the existence of the other. And they're like, what do I do with this information? I feel like that is in regards to that 5 of spring. No, what was it? That 8 of spring. The 5 of spring is... The 5 of spring is later on. But that miscommunication, I feel like this is you're gaining strength and you're releasing something has got you seeming improbable, impractical, and somewhat different. And due to that, you will have gained that experience of that feeling like an outsider will help you learn some wisdom, okay, that you will only get through retreat in old age and patience, and life experience, basically gaining some time to think. Next you have himself. Now himself talks of natural law, life force, shamanic powers, and magic. You're being able to understand a key truth about how you do things is going to allow you to tap into your magic, which is amazing. Next, all right, you have the 5 of spring. Now, you seeming amazing and you being on point is going to, I feel like there's going to be people are not used to this. People are going to feel uncomfortable and they'll make it known to you that they are uncomfortable. Possibly because they feel like you've changed. But this would have had to be in the reverse. Differently. Well, I mean, there is a definite little confrontation happening because someone somewhere remembers something differently from that happened in their past, in a better or worse light. Okay, and the reason for that, I'm guessing that your intuition brought that back up to your attention, and it brought that back up because you now have clear sight into something that happened a while back. Then I feel like that is a step in order for you to unite with your spiritual home, right? This will help you shift your perception about something, because Topsy-Turvets talks of change of viewpoint, fresh looks, new ways of seeing, which is what is happening with the 6 of summer, right? Which is the fact that you remember things differently than how they actually occurred. Now, the next card is the Iris of the Rainbow. Now, the fact that you see things differently than how they actually occurred is allowing you to tap into hope and promise for the future, which is amazing. Yeah. And with that hope, you are able to reinvent yourself, right? Because the Master Maker talks of skill, craftsmanship, magician, moral strength, and invention. So you are reinventing yourself due to this difference of viewing your current reality. Now, Luathos the Wild talks of balance, which is what I feel is relevant in this case. And I feel like allowing impulses and external situations or things to affect you would not be the best course of action. Is trusting on. I feel like if you trust your intuition at this point, you will be able to understand what is happening. If you don't, if you avoid doing this, avoid tapping into your intuition, I feel like this is what I'm feeling. So I hope someone writes to me and no, everything's fine. I didn't have to listen to my intuition this week. But I suggest you do, because generally that is your higher spiritual team talking to you, right? Because we have many ancestors, many guides, our angel, all of that communicating information with us, okay? And what I was trying to say is that we can muscle test mainly everything. Anything you want to understand something, muscle test it. And you can check that out. You can type in muscle testing in YouTube and you'll find a video on it. I even have a video I did on Monday about muscle testing. Well, not this Monday, but on one of the Mondays. One of my how to strengthen your intuition videos is about muscle testing. Right. Now, the last card is Sylvanus. Now, Sylvanus, right, talks of cutting through truth, getting truth, cutting through this, truth, cutting through deception, clarity. So, which is interesting because I was talking about muscle testing, which is meant to allow you to see clearly what you should and should not do, because you are connected to your higher self, and your higher self has a third eye perspective on what you're going through, and your higher self will be able to guide you in the right direction towards what you need to create in order to have a better life. Okay? So, my gorgeous Aries, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Arieses, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!